The most influential teacher I ever had was a 10th grade history teacher named Leon Davidizer.
Matilda Eicher taught grammar and composition and the power of the spoken word.
A memorable teacher in my life was Mr. Opalski in 12th and 11th grade. He was my calculus teacher.
I went to high school. I had a history teacher who was a terrific man, funny. He looked a little bit like Wyatt Earp, and so we used to call him Wyatt Earp. His name was Mr. Murphy.
That I'm thinking of is Miss Sufer, who was this wild woman who in 10th grade taught me world history.
I have extraordinarily fond memories of a teacher named Jim Lafferty, who my wife Nancy and we went to high school together, both shared. He was tall, had a shock of black hair, and he was noted for a lot of things.
He was fun but stern. He made math fun.
He made literature come to life, and we'd read plays like Romeo and Juliet.
Is the one who opened my eyes to the possibilities not only of history but of journalism. When he was the advisor of the student paper and brought me onto it and made me eventually the editor by my senior.
She was absolutely fantastic, and she periodically would take a hand, sort of take a stray hair off her forehead. She was just sensational.
And she used to talk about putting olive oil on her hair to make it thicker, and she was always feeling her neck and feeling into her dress, and she always flung her hands around, and she used to touch people when she was teaching.
However, one day, and I was Mr. Goody Two-Shoes in high school, one day he came in a little bit late to class while the class itself was a little bit boisterous, and he slammed the door and made a comment like, with a serious face, "You guys have to shut up." And he was quite a jokester, and I started laughing because I thought he was being funny. And he said, "Mr. Human," he came down the aisle, picked me up on my shirts, broke the desk, grabbing me, and said, "What are you laughing at?"
A bunch of students that acted up, but he kept us in line, and he was able to have fun with us.
It's my lasting memory of a wonderful man who scared the crap out of me.
It's wonderful to have a charismatic teacher who's willing to go outside the bounds.
But you know what? Quirky doesn't mean bad, right?
I would not be who I am today were it not for Leon Davidizer.